My name is Anna Snyder. I graduated 2008. One of my good memories of Susquehanna is mud sledding on the lacrosse field on the Halloween of my freshman year. It was a big thunderstorm. We were all just kind of running around barefoot.
I'm Kate Manning, and I graduated in 2008, and my Susquehanna memory is the time that we took over Cyber and turned it into the Tri-Wizard Tournament in homage to Harry Potter. We had everything decorated. Our suite won because we had the most decorations up. They held games, we had a trivia contest. It was generally a lot of fun. It was a great dorm gathering activity.
Bob Hackenberg. I graduated from Susquehanna in 1956, actually in January of '56, and I have many fond memories, and one of which was had to do with our fraternity, Phi Mu Delta. We were always trying to ingratiate ourselves with the faculty because we were always in trouble at the school, and so we did several things. My closest friend, Bill Temple, and I started the Phi Mu Forum, and we would get controversial speakers to come and speak. And I got one of my professors from Bucknell, a guy by the name of Gathings, Dr. Gathings, and he came down to give a talk, or asked him to give a talk on the recognition of Red China to the United Nations. And we had him down. We gave him a several $100 honorarium in those days. I had him down for dinner. And so I introduced him, and all the faculty came in their finery, you know, the ladies and all their to-dos. And it turned out to be quite a night of remembrance, because most college professors rather, have very strong political bents. And so some of them were far right and some were far left. Didn't seem to be any in the middle, and except for Dr. Gathings. And so I'm sitting there for a row, and I almost chewed my fingernails off to my elbows because I thought they were going to attack him, and I thought several of the other professors were going to indulge in fisticuffs right there in the fraternity house. So it was quite an evening.
2008. My Susquehanna memory is that during my spring semester of senior year, I had an independent study with Dr. Susan Bowers and two fellow students of mine, Pat and Ross. Hello to both of them. And this independent study was on British modern novels, but the most wonderful thing about it was that it occurred in the Jane Conrad Apple Rare Books room on the second floor of the library. So once a week we would meet there surrounded by these wonderful rare books, sitting in these fantastic ancient chairs that made us seem like royalty among books, and discussing the wonderful literary works of Ian McEwan, A.S. Byatt, and others. And it was just a fantastic time, the most wonderful class I've ever had here at Susquehanna, because it was so brilliant.
Faculty card parties at the fraternity, and also to keep us on the good side. We were always on the bad side. And so we would, these were usually during vacation periods, but some of the brothers would be here and they would dress in tuxedos, and we would invite the faculty members to come down again with their ladies and all their finery to a bridge party. And but at one occasion, when they came in the door, we had a mascot, a dog, who was quite a character of characters. His name was Poof, and he was a boxer. And when he wasn't tearing up some faculty member flower garden, he was tearing up the fraternity house. And anyway, he came, and in comes the faculty, and we're greeting these, and we had little dishes of nuts on the table, and decks of cards were all placed strategically at each table. And anyway, one Dr. Lotz, Benny Lotz we call him, who was a great professor here, walks in with he and his wife, and Poof jumps up on her. And it was, the rest we can only say is history.
We graduated 2008. My name is Lisa Schaefer.
I'm Kate Manning.
I'm Anna Snyder.
And we were all in the English club together. One of our biggest memories of the English Club was the annual Halloween party in which we'd all dress up as something literature-based. Our best year was our senior year in which we were characters from our favorite books. It was called Dinner with the Classics.
I was Jane Eyre.
I was Emma from Jane Austen's Emma.
I was young Cosette from Les Miserables.
We posed on the stairs in Cyber, complete with Scarlett O'Hara and Rhett Butler. We had stories and games, and it was just a great way to bring people together who all enjoyed reading.